Sneha, this video is going out to you. I know that I said I will film this quite some time ago and I didn't get to do it. But I thought today I will finally get down to actually filming this video for you. So just a brief idea about what this topic is going to be all about. Sneha and I have a very similar background where we come from a background and culture of people in the environment not necessarily in support of what we want to do, what our goals, our missions, and we find ourselves, or I found myself in an environment where I feel really, really alone in the pursuit of my dreams, my goals, my mission and vision. And raise your hand if you are also somebody who find yourself in an environment where you feel like you're ridiculed for moving forward in your dreams, for thinking big, for almost having these dreams that the people around you are not actually familiar with. They're not familiar with the kind of vision that you have, or the dreams that you have, or the goals that you want to reach. Raise your hands if you are in that kind of environment, family environment, friends environment, society groups, and even working spaces where people don't actually they're not actually in support. So if this is you, and if you resonate with this, then this message will be going out to you and those people around you who are not actually in support of you. Okay, so obviously this came out as a result of the conversation that I had with Sneha, and she's an amazing lady, but I see so much of myself in you, Sneha, because I was also from a time and place, and I was from an environment where I felt like I was crazy for wanting the things that I wanted, for thinking differently. And here's what I have to say about that. You are amazing. And if you, or if you, maybe you're not Sneha, obviously. If you, all of my other friends, you resonate with this message, okay, and you feel alone in your journey, always remember this, that you are so uniquely and so beautifully you. There can only ever be one you. And therefore, you are the only person who is capable of going on that journey. Okay? It isn't so much about what other people say about you. Yes, your environment can hold you back. The people around you may say things to you that cause you to doubt yourself. But the one way to always move forward is to remember that we are, in the sense of our own journey, we are the captain of our ship. Okay, in terms of our own lives, we are the boss. Okay, nobody tells us what to do. If you adopt that mentality, no matter where you go, you will always win, because it doesn't matter what they say. Okay, but you need to have the strength and the courage to say F off, because this is my journey. You're not me. Always remember, everyone will pass their judgment. No matter how good or how bad you are, even if you're the greatest, most amazing person in the world, people will always still have judgments of you. And when you remember that, it doesn't matter what you do. People will always think something about you. No, even if you're like the greatest monk out there, people will have judgments about you. Okay? So that's the first step in terms of, going for your dreams and not being afraid of what others think about you. Now, the second thing is, what do you say to those people? How do you deal with those people? Now, if they're family, the trick is sometimes, and a very difficult one, is you need to move out from that space, as tough as it is, because unfortunately, family, they're family. We can't sort of discard them. But we as grown adults have the ability to choose. We owe it to ourselves to move out from spaces and toxic spaces that actually stop us from growing. So what is more important to you? Your growth? You going for your vision? Maybe, I don't know, I met some people in India, these amazing boys who wants who has incredible dreams of wanting to build their own businesses, and they say to me, but my mother says no, and whatever. And I was like, actually, like, listen to Gary Vee. At the end of the day, when you come back with success, when you do what you need to be successful, most likely the people around you, your family, they won't have much to say about that. Okay, you need to be happy yourself. You need to be fulfilled, and you need to sort of own your own life. That's the most important part. And something happens when you own your own life, right? When you take a step out and says, no, this is what I want to do. Now, if you're from a culture, from a dramatic culture, I understand that. Like, if you're from a background where, you have to listen to the people or your parents, and you have to listen to your uncles, brothers and sisters, if you're that, I really, really empathize with you, because I've been there before. But you are the only person who can walk out of that. Okay, you have only one life. At night, your uncles, your mother and father, even though they're your parents, they don't go to bed with you. They don't lie on the pillow and wake up on that same pillow with that thing in your head. That is you. So you wake up with you, and when you die with you. Forget about everything else. Not even your husband, your wife, not even your kids. And so you own yourself the responsibility to take ownership of your life and say, no, it. You ain't gonna tell me what to do. Okay? Even less your friends. Okay, now say how if your friends are just saying all those things and asking you to like wake up to a different sort of reality. Now, what reality? Their reality? Okay? Everybody has different perceptions. They have their own perception of reality. You don't need to buy into that, my friend. You don't need to buy into their model of reality. Okay? We work with life to create the life that we want. And the first step is to realize that everybody has just different models of reality. They can wake up to their own reality, Michael. You can wake up to yours. You can create actually your own model of reality. So don't listen to your friends, and let them listen to this video. Okay? I mean, honestly, nobody knows any better. They don't know any better. We shouldn't be angry at them, because those people who are saying to you, come on, stop living in la la land, stop just daydreaming or whatever. They have a point, because don't daydream. If you want to make your life happen, make it happen. Have an intention, create a plan, and don't be attached to the outcome, but take progressive steps to make your dreams happen. And don't let anybody else say that you are just a daydreamer. Okay, so that's our own responsibility. But in terms of needing to deal with what they say, that's just what they say. All right, people will say whatever they want, and people are so easy to spew off judgments. Okay, and remember, a lot of those people who say, oh, why are you going for your dreams? What for? Because they actually have given up on their own dreams. They didn't make their dreams happen, my friend. Okay, and maybe they want to protect you. Maybe they are just afraid that you will fail. Okay, I have a mother who's like that, who's afraid that I will fail, who's afraid that I think too big, who has these ideas of what I can do and what I cannot do. Now, what I can do and what I cannot do is my business. I do what is right for me. And thank you for caring for me, for giving me your opinions. But your opinions are your opinions. My opinion of myself is my opinion of myself. Now, if we take this stance, nothing can stop us. We are responsible for our own lives. Okay, and we have this incredible life force, this intelligence that's flowing through us. And it's our job to express this beauty, this intelligence into this world, so that we can make this world a better place, so that we can make our lives better. Don't be afraid to ignore. Don't be afraid to stand up and say, no, I don't buy into your shit. Say it. Don't be afraid. You let somebody walk over you once, they'll walk over you twice. Okay? And this is a rule that I have in this world. Don't let anybody put you down. Because if you do that, you're just encouraging them to be a bully. And that's on you. You're putting up with someone else's nonsense. So don't ever put up with anybody's nonsense. Because, everyone has their own like right to be who they are, okay? As long as you're not being nasty, or you're not trying to ruin anybody else's life. But if somebody tries to bully you and try to ruin your life, stand up for it. Don't ever put up with it, okay? So I'll let this one go. I hope this helps, Sneha, and those of you who might be going through people not supporting you. And the other thing, constantly surround yourself with materials and people that will elevate you. And I'm very big on this one. Sneha, like those of you, if you think that your environment isn't supporting you, go on YouTube. Go see those mentors, those gurus, those experts who are big and big into the stuff that they talk about. Look at those people who have already made it. Stick that into your head. This is what I do every single day. Stick that into your head. Your friends are not supporting you, freaking go read some books that will. Watch videos like this. People who's gonna like, okay, you can do this, girl. You can do this. Do this. Surround yourself with materials that will support you to bring you to where you want to go every single day, and see what happens for you. All right, my love? I'll speak soon.